Misfit Nation.
Hey, what's up, dog?
What's going on, bro? Everything good?
Yeah, bro. Yeah. No, chilling like a villain. Gotta stay positive, you know. Whenever you stay positive.
Yeah, whatever, brother.
Sorry I'm late, fellas.
Yo, you good?
I'm good. I'm ready to start the show. What about you guys?
What do you want right now?
Did you slip and fall on your noggin?
I have no clue what he's talking about. Thanks, fellas. Welcome to the Misfit Nation podcast. All right, disclaimer. What are we doing? Guns or buns?
What?
Guns or buns?
Bro, don't ever ask me that question.
Make you uncomfortable a little bit?
What?
Yeah, it made me uncomfortable to ask. So where are we living, man?
Guns or buns?
Yeah.
Well, you know, I'm a grown man, bro. Let's talk about buns.
Misfit Nation.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? Welcome to the Misfit Nation podcast.
Hello.
No, this is not the kayfabe cartel.
No, it's not.
As much as you want it to be.
This
This is the most dangerous podcast in the world.
in the world.
That's basically what's going on.
Yeah.
The Misfit Nation podcast. What's going on? We are down one man. Jay Blaze is.
Fired him again.
Yeah. He's just a fucking problem.
Yeah,
He's a problem child. So.
Sorry, man.
Empty chair. Got to fill it someday.
Yeah.
Got to fill it someday. So we'll be putting out an ad in the paper soon.
Indeed.com.
Exactly.
Hiring.
So you decided on buns.
Let's do the gun thing, man. Let's do the gun thing. Let's do the gun thing. No.
Now that your face is on camera, it's like, no, let's go guns. Let's go guns.
Let's go guns. Yeah.
So, I was reading this article before we started here.
Mm-hmm.
Canada is basically in the midst of a gun confiscation.
Oh, Canada.
Oh, Canada. Oh, yeah. Oh, Canada. No guns for you, baby. I gotta say, I'm not a big fan of the Star Spangled Banner, but it pisses on Oh Canada.
Yeah, it kind of does.
It does. Oh Canada sucks. Oh Canada fucking sucks.
What is this article talking about?
A boot. Oh man. Canada plans to ban handgun sales, which we heard the Prime Minister speak about, and possession of assault weapons.
Ah.
Now, I gotta ask you, what is an assault weapon? I always knew that to not be a real term. Like, they explain, because you're more of a gun aficionado than I am.
Assault weapon was something that they wanted to make weapons that we have sound scarier in a sense. Putting assault in it because we have assault rifles makes it an assault weapon, which it's really not the case in a sense. Assault as in customizable accessible, that nature.
Well, it's I feel like a lot of their bans and everything is based on like what scares them more
Yeah.
than what's actually like like, all right, for instance, the barrel shrouds.
Right.
They're talking about banning barrel shrouds, which in essence would make guns like less safe. No?
Yeah.
Because you'd be having to hold on to the direct barrel,
Barrel, yeah.
which is stupid. So it's like, but I think the reason why they want to get rid of them is because they look scary. They make the gun look scary. I mean, I get you can add attachments to it too,
Yeah,
but
I think what they're trying to remove is the access to have multiple bullet access.
but how's a barrel shroud, banning a barrel shroud, do that?
Well, I'm guessing it's even more than just the barrel shroud that they want to do. Even the caliber, if it's a shotgun or something, if it's a caliber shotgun, they consider that an assault weapon because you're not reloading after every shot. So it has to be the damn near musket style.
That's what they want, right?
Yeah. That's what they're looking for when it comes to defending yourself. Musket style shooting.
Right.
One shot, you better hit.
Fucking bow and arrows.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see what you're saying, because that seems to be their problem, is that it reloads itself.
Right.
Which, again, in essence, any gun is pretty much that then, right? That's what semi-automatic would be, no?
Pretty much, yeah.
That it reloads it, but it doesn't shoot it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the semi-automatic argument, is now that falls into, like, pretty much every gun that's not automatic, more or less. Or what, like, revolvers wouldn't fall under that, right?
A revolver would still evolve, like...
Because it brings the next bullet into the chamber. Yeah.
So I'm not sure exactly what their definition of an assault weapon is, but that's what I would assume. Anything that's not a musket.
Anything short of throwing a rock at somebody.
Pretty much.
That's crazy. That's crazy. It's like I don't know. I think it's brainwashing of like people that don't understand it, that don't know it. And I'm not I said that you know more than me. I know I'll just be like, I'll give myself a low ball and say that I don't know as much about guns as I should. You know what I mean? I don't think, I don't know as much as, I'm not a professional on guns, I should say. But it's like the fact of like that you learn a little bit, even before I owned one myself, you learn a little bit more and more, and you realize, oh, okay, that's actually for this. That's actually for this. I bought guns before and then learned later what something was for on it. So it's like it's lack of knowledge, it's ignorance, and then you want to put that behind legislation.
Yeah, and it's also the lack of... Most of these killers that are going out there do have the knowledge, and that's what's the scary part. They have the knowledge of these weapons and still go out to do bad with it. And I think that's the scary part of it all, if there is a scary part. So that being said, no knowledge or with knowledge, still just whatever mood that person's in, or what kind of psychotic trait that person's in.
Well, I think what's scary is that those psychopaths tend to know more than the average citizen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the scary part. I think if like average citizens, law-abiding citizens, like knew more about guns and didn't have this stigma on it that it's it's a bad thing, or bad guys have guns, like they
be able to protect our fucking neighborhoods.
Or at least, even if you were a person who goes, I don't like guns, I don't want to own one, it's like that's your right too.
Yeah.
Like at least know though, like have some knowledge on it, because it's part of our culture, whether you like it or not.
Right.
So, but then it's like, we were talking about Civil War. It's like the whole Civil War argument of like where they're turning people who don't know anything into sleeper cells. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like ready to just go and fight,
And trained to kill.
trained to kill.
Yeah, even if it's not trained to kill, just to go kill if it's a civil war. Amping them up with false information, if any information at all. Could just be words formed in sentences to have them go out and go fucking crazy in these streets.
Strip away your hope, strip away your ambition.
Yeah, and that's where it becomes an assault weapon as well, because it's all due to just hurt, not to protect anymore.
Well, it's almost like when you use the term assault rifle, because I've noticed they've switched the terminology. They used to use the terminology assault rifle, but now they've slowly switched it to assault weapon.
Yeah,
and it's like, all right, now I think they're doing that purposely to go, well, anything could kind of fall under assault weapon.
So they categorize it. Yeah,
yeah, a pistol could be an assault weapon.
So I actually looked up the definition here.
Yeah, let's see what it actually is.
So the definition states the term assault weapon is used in the United States to define various types of firearms. The definition varies among regulating jurisdictions, but usually includes semi-automatic firearms with a detachable magazine, a pistol grip, and sometimes other features such as vertical forward grip, flash suppressors, and barrel shrouds. Certain firearms are specified by name in some laws and restrict assault weapons. When the non-destruct federal assault weapons ban was passed in 1994, the U.S. Department of Justice said in general, assault weapons are semi-automatic firearms with large magazines of ammunition that were designed and configured for rapid fire and combat use. Yeah. So
that almost like it sounds like it covers everything.
it pretty much does.
Semi-automatics with detachable clips or magazines.
Yeah.
That's pretty much any pistol, any handgun.
Pretty much, bro.
Well, that would be any handgun except for revolvers, because that's not detachable magazine.
It's not a detachable magazine, but wouldn't it still fall under rapid fire?
I guess if you're one of those cowboys that.
Yeah. Be rapid fire. I mean,
how quick are we talking about rapid? How rapid? How rapid is rapid?
yeah, I don't. It's retarded.
Well, yeah, and then you get into.
Okay, it says common attributes used in legislative definitions of assault weapons include semi-automatic capable of accepting a detachable magazine, folding or telescoping stock, which reduces the overall length of the firearm, a pistol grip which allows the mounting of a bayonet, threaded barrel which accept muzzles devices such as flash hiders, suppressors, condensers, and muzzle brakes, grenade launchers, and barrel shrouds.
So, like, they basically want you to strip down your gun to, like...
Musket.
They
want your shit to be naked as fuck.
Yeah, yeah.
Absolutely nothing. No sights.
Not even stock. It's like below stock.
Below stock. No sights.
What the fuck?
Like, one in the chamber. That's it.
Yeah, you gotta load each bullet.
Reload each bullet. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. What's the point then?
Polished barrel with no.
At that point, you're better off with throwing knives. Like, cause it's like you're reloading one bullet. You got to be super accurate.
Man, at least you won't jam.
I guess that's a plus side.
If you had a magazine in that type of gun, that shit's jamming.
Oh my god, that's a bright side if I ever heard one.
Yeah. At least it's a fair fight if both of us have to reload at the same time. I heard you one shot, motherfucker.
Well, if somebody breaks into your house, do you really want to get into a fist fight? Maybe you do, but
I mean, it all depends. I'm not looking for a fist fight in my house. If you came into my house unexpected looking for a fist fight,
You're sleeping though, like you're woken up out of your sleep.
No, I'm shooting, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm all like discombobulated. I'm not even in my right head. You're really trying to take me out the game. I'm taking you out.
Right. So why, like, even the argument of the fair fight? Why are we giving them a fair fight? Why should it be fair?
I don't know if it's a fair fight for them more than it's just a fair fight for life. Period.
Actually, it's more of a unfair fight in their advantage because they have the element of surprise.
But like I said, you could be as close as we are right here. I could aim a gun at you and still miss.
Yeah, but that still it's still an equalizer. Meaning, like, if somebody now, let's say you shoot that gun, I would say 9 times out of 10 the person is either running,
because they're
just running, not even
already
either.
know, because in instinct they already know that there's a magazine with more than one.
There you go.
But now with the mindset of it's just one and you fucking miss, it's a wrap, motherfucker. Like,
right.
So it's all about the mindset of knowing there's only one in the magazine. So let's say they do sneak up on you, element of surprise, and miss.
Right.
Now they're fucking dead. So it's like a real 50-50 chance of survival.
It's like a duel.
Yeah.
At that point.
Someone's really gonna die.
Yeah.
Kind of cool to see it.
You're gonna get
if you're watching it though.
You're gonna get raped and robbed, and then you got to fix some drywall the next day. So it all sucks.
Imagine a battle royale with just one bullet.
One bullet.
You could get like a box of bullets, but you could just only put one bullet in your gun.
Or it's like
I'm watching that.
Yeah, or like a Call of Duty match, but you each only have one bullet.
Yeah.
It's like you're gonna actually take a second before you take that shot now.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's the idea behind it. But it's like, if somebody breaks into my house in the middle of the night to commit a home invasion, I don't want to make it fair. I don't want to give them a second chance to run. Even
2 guns,
fuck it.
Chris, 2 guns. But
that's what I'm
guns.
saying.
Bang bang.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't want to have to sit there and think about rationing my fucking ammo while I'm being surprised with a home invasion in the middle of the night.
Who's also rationing their ammo?
It doesn't matter.
It makes a difference, bro. It's a fair advantage because you both have to just take one shot and reload.
I think that's under the assumption that the person that's a criminal breaking into my house doesn't have a detachable magazine, because you're still going to be able to get them.
And let's just hope you still, as a homeowner, have on your damn self.
Listen, there's a lot of hope involved here.
And that's all we have in this world now, man.
Men don't live off of hope. That's my lesson.
And that's why the world's fucked right now, Chris.
It's too many men living off of hope. You're right.
Yep.
You're right. It's ridiculous. It's men now going against their masculine instincts. Like, hope is not a masculine thing. Like, we're more like we have to assure things.
Yeah.
That's why insurance is a thing.
Hope is a lazy way of coping with life.
Well, it's a female's way of coping with life. It's like they hope for, the love of their life to just appear.
Yeah.
Because they can't go out and find them.
Because they're shallow bitches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Makes sense.
And yeah. In less words, they're shallow bitches.
Yeah.
So
no.
Yeah, we can't. This whole hope thing, it's ridiculous.
And fuck off to those 7 states that bans assault weapons.
What are the states?
California, Connecticut, Hawaii, Maryland, Massachusetts, New York.
Of course. All the usual suspects.
Yeah.
And aren't they like all their crime is skyrocketing, especially New York, California? They're fucking robbing.
I'm surprised Illinois is not on there.
True. Oh, they already did though, didn't they?
It was never brought to a vote.
In
Illinois?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they have the strictest gun laws in the country.
Yeah, but it's not a band.
It's not a
Assault
ban.
weapons, yeah.
Like a suggestion.
Yeah.
Well, we all know who took the suggestion.
It's a difference between regulation on how to get it than banning it. They have a strict ownership.
Well, it's almost like those gun buyback programs. It's like they're giving you an incentive to get rid of your gun, basically. So they're not technically banning your gun, but they're making idiots give up their guns.
Give up their guns, yeah.
Yeah. It's like when they were paying people to take the you know what.
Yeah.
The shot. We'll pay you. Let us borrow your body for a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the percentage of people getting it.
Yeah. As if
they woke up that morning and said, I'm just gonna go get that shit.
As if they were like, we need it.
I'm feeding.
I'm feeding. Peter Ortiz, Blaze taking a shit, probably, but not here.
Yeah,
he's not here tonight, guys. Yeah,
sorry, we disappointed you.
All the Blaze fans can just go.
All half of you. That's just BlazeBot.
Yeah, BlazeBot should be in here at some point, I would think. Yeah, but we're just chilling, me and Wonder here today. Just giving you some content.
Yeah.
By the way, don't forget next week. Oh, we didn't decide on a day, actually.
No.
But next week, we won't do it here.
Got to.
Should we? Just decide without Blaze?
Oh, well, we could just say sometime in this week.
That's what I meant saying. Yeah, I forgot to get it. I forgot to ask Blaze when he was good to go.
I think he said it's straight whenever, but not whenever.
You know what that could mean.
But we could just say what it is. Yes. To be on the lookout for.
It's next week.
Yeah.
But yeah. It should, you know what? I think it should be before after the show. After the next week's show.
After the next week's show?
Probably the weekend then. But sorry guys, we're gonna have to figure out the date. Actually, I'm gonna text Blaze right now, and we'll have the date by the end of this episode.
Yeah. So, but before that happens, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah, and hit the notification bell so you could be the first to get any of our new content of any of our new shows. And ding is.
Oh, sorry. I'm not doing my job here.
There we go.
Ooh, chavo.
Big in it.
Nice. All of that.
Little coupling.
Yeah.
Of,
Since I'm busy here, take all that.
Yeah. That'll hold you over.
Yeah. And if you notice, we have on some fine garments. You could get one too of this marvelous drip at shopmisfitnation.com.
Sorry.
That's a good thing.
There we go. Thank you, Wonder, for holding that down.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess what do you want to get into the?
Well, the other part of it was guns and buns.
You want to get into the buns?
So the fact that the world's fucking over, as we know it.
And now we can all just be gay.
Yeah.
It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining men.
Happy Pride Month,
Amen.
Yes.
It's raining men.
Yes, queen.
Hallelujah, it's raining men. Amen.
Everybody ready?
Humidity is rising.
Did a woman originally sing this song?
I think so.
According to
When did this one happen?
sources, the streets the place to go.
Are you guys ready? Because we're celebrating Pride Month this year. They're going all out.
Yeah.
They're going all fucking
Yeah,
out.
they're fucking doing it, man.
So we got now I made this as a joke, but apparently the joke was on me.
It's the name, man.
I was ahead of my time.
No, you're just moving too slow. Gotta get with the times.
Burger King made a Whopper with same-sex buns for Pride Month, and it did not go over well. Look at this.
I'm not gonna lie. I always wanted 2 bottom buns, no homo. Like I like sourdough buns because it's like flat.
Sorry, go ahead. That was just stupid.
Why are you gay?
2 bottom buns.
You know we're not gonna get through this conversation without some fuckery afoot.
Yeah, but you know, it's
Nobody's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. They're gonna know. How would they know?
oh
fuck.
shit.
So, but what you're saying is you always wanted this to be a thing, just not under these this
Just
context.
the bottom buns, yeah, not under that context either. You know, what I'm
You
saying?
don't like sesame seed?
I do, but
You don't like your buns seeded?
it's not that. It's just that it's some like I said, sourdough bun and stuff like that. They're like, I like those. I prefer.
I know
those
what you're saying.
Yeah.
There's like a different.
Yeah, even like
sort of-
Texas toast buns and stuff like that. I prefer.
Got you.
I think I'm just over sesame seed buns.
That could be a New York thing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's not a horrible idea. It's just them putting it under this context is stupid.
Sex buns is pretty hilarious to have it as that name though. It's kind of marketing genius in a way.
Well, what it is it's like because I made it as a joke before I knew this was it. I just saw the picture, and I just put in the text same sex buns, haha.
Yeah, you did. You definitely did.
So here's the funny thing too, though. The way they're taking all this pride stuff, it's almost going into this like parody kind of joking
Yeah, it's
thing,
like mocking.
in a way.
Yeah,
But
that's
they're
what makes
serious.
it funny.
Yeah. But no, this is where I think it even takes it to a level because remember, it says it didn't go over well.
Hey, gay people, welcome to what we call black shaming, white guilt. The white guilt for gay people.
Nah, I think it's deeper than that. Hey, watch it. I think it's deeper than that in this sense because what they're doing, I'm going to show you one that's really just ridiculous. There's maybe I don't have it up here, but Postmates, you know Postmates?
Yeah.
They have a thing called the bottom menu where where it's for bottom gay men. I'm trying to figure out a way to put this where they
I don't know if I want to look this up. But what? What? What do they have?
I'm just
bro?
gonna hit this preemptively.
I'm having such a good time.
They have a plug-in for like bottom men. Like
They have a menu that's made for bottom men, so that apparently
they added grinder on Postmates.
they can't. No. It's way worse than that. But it proves a point that we always say, and that's why I think the gays or the LGBTQ community is actually getting mad at these things. This new way that they're promoting Pride Month.
Yeah.
It's basically a menu for bottom men who are gonna have anal sex. So they have to eat a certain way so that the anal sex is pleasurable. Do you get what I'm saying?
What the fuck did I ask you that?
I know I was trying to be like non-descriptive.
Yeah, that was
And that was even too descriptive.
I should never asked. I should have just left it alone at just bottom end menu, bro. But what in the actual fuck?
Yeah. So
Yo.
because apparently bottom men don't eat.
Who created this menu? A straight man?
No, it was they got a
Gay
doctor.
nutrition?
Yeah, basically they got a doctor
Gay
who's like
nutritionist?
a anal something. He's an anal specialist.
Chow, what up? Chow said gay people don't like to be stereotyped as tops and bottoms, so that's the reason they oppose the ad.
No, I think it's again, Chow. I think it's deeper than that. I think it's balls deeper than that.
Watch out, man.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I think what it is it's pulling down homosexuality to what it actually is, and that's sex. It's just about sex. You get what I'm saying? We've always
more
had this.
than sex.
That's what I'm saying. It's about love.
It's about love.
It's about love and acceptance.
Acceptance. Yeah.
No, it's actually about you fucking a member of the same sex of your species. Let's hope.
So, what you're saying, you got to be careful what you're saying. You can't be gay if you don't fuck a man.
Unless you're fucking a man, you're not gay.
So if they are in a relationship, kissing and all that other shit, that's not gay.
That's gay because they're having a sexual experience with a man. It's a sexual experience. Like, for instance, Wonder, I love you. You're like a brother to me.
Yeah, man, I love you too.
Yeah. That's not gay because we're not fucking each other.
Got you.
Do you get what I'm saying?
What if they're like holding hands, frolicking, sleep spooning?
I think it has to have a sexual connotation to it.
So everything that we already thought was gay for dudes to do is gay. It's considered gay, not just fucking.
No. I mean this. Mentally, I think it's only gay if they're both thinking. Like, if they're both two straight guys who like flowers, that's not gay because there's not a sexual element to it. It's just two gay. It's two. Sorry, it's two guys doing a bitchy thing.
So one guy knowing the next guy likes flowers and gets the flowers for the guy because he likes the guy, not gay.
If there's like a hope of sex behind it, then it's gay. Like, there's a hope of a sexual.
So pretty much whatever a dude does for a female, because you know at the end of the day you're just trying to fuck. You do the same thing to a dude, and you're a dude, you're gay.
Well, that's the thing, is that's why men, we've already established those kind of boundaries where, like, men don't give each other flowers. So we'll go, okay, maybe you're not gay, but it's a gay thing. But mostly, straight men aren't buying flowers for each other. That just doesn't happen.
That doesn't happen. No,
Yeah.
because that's gay.
It's gay. But it's not really gay because it's just a thing that we've established as a gay thing. Like, you're buying flowers for somebody, you know, maybe for your mother or something like that. I'm trying to think of non-sexual reasons why you would buy flowers for somebody, right?
Yeah.
Get well soon kind of shit.
Yeah.
But you're only buying flowers for a woman based on a sexual thing happening from it. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're hoping, like, if you buy flowers for a girl you're not dating, you're hoping that she'll eventually like you and want to fuck you. That's what it means.
Maybe there's some Casanovas out there that just do it to do it, say just to make a woman feel good.
Yeah, but that's make her feel good so that she can make him feel good. It's like,
or just put it in the reserve for whenever he wants it.
yeah. It's based on like, she can go, oh, he's a good guy, or I have a good boyfriend or something like that.
Gotcha.
So I'm gonna continue giving him this line of pussy. That's all I'm saying. I think it's most relationships die when the sex is gone. I think it's all based on sex.
Everything's it just goes all rounds back to sex.
Yeah, like, you're not in a real relationship if you're not fucking.
So
Or going towards marriage if you're waiting. You get what I mean?
yeah.
But then going towards marriage is also going into consummating the marriage.
And dealing with the same sex all the time.
Yeah. The unknown sex.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because you don't have anything to compare it to.
Right.
Yeah. But are you in agreement that it has to be sex that? Because that's kind of what this whole thing is now showing, that it's about sex, and that's what makes you gay. It's not a lifestyle. It's not.
Yeah. They would have to prove us wrong, bro, because you're going to have to give us some couples that don't have sex ever in the picture and they're proud gay.
Give me an example of gay without sex.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah. Like something that's considered homosexual. Because that's what gay is.
I guess buying flowers for the next guy.
But again, that's based on what you expect from it.
So I know you like flowers.
I just think it's weird. That's when I say that's gay, that's what I mean.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's weird. It's not how men behave.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I think the gays are really mad about it. It's because it's I don't even want to use the word belittling, but it's boiling it down to what it actually is.
There's literally things dudes do for other dudes that would probably be equivalent to flowers to show appreciation to a dude without it being gay. Like, yo, bro, here's a beer. It was something to that effect, you know.
Well, it's like
here's some tree.
It's like we grew up in the Jamaican Caribbean kind of lifestyle,
Yeah.
and everything was gay.
But
Man, not eating no ice cream corn dog.
Yeah, that's
It's like, all right,
that,
bro,
but
you're
then
not gonna
again,
enjoy that delicious treat.
Then again, their homeboy come over and there's food. They're dishing out food for them. And they're younger now.
Yeah, so that's
You have to eat now.
they try to share off their own plate.
Yeah.
You want some?
Yeah.
No.
But that's what it's weird though, right? That's would that not be?
No, I think that comes from being because I was always taught as a kid, because we were poor,
Yeah,
was that you share. We had to share everything.
I get it.
So that was like sort of like only children don't understand that. You have to share everything.
All right. Shao said, I think butt sex should be considered gay no matter the sex of the participant. Change my mind.
That's stupid. It's not. If it's sex, whatever sexual act, it has to be being done with. All right. Here I'll give you an example that could be done with a woman that's considered gay is when they do that strap on shit.
Okay.
Yeah, or that pegging, all that shit. You're inserting something into you, but also
What about
it's because hold on. It's because no. It's because you're inserting the likeness of a man inside of you. Does that make sense?
I hear you, I get it, but I would still put tongue in the equation.
No, because penis is belongs to men. Women have tongues too.
What about when a woman opens your legs up and then like fuck you on top? But they're like doing the humping but with your cock. That I understand.
No, it's just weird. It's just weird. That's gay in that sense. That it's weird. You only want the butt of a woman because you're living a lie. I think that's stupid. I think that's dumb thinking.
Anal sex. He's trying to say anal sex is gay regardless.
It's taboo. I'm not like an adamant defender of anal sex. I'm just saying it's not gay. If it's done with a woman, it's not gay.
You know, I'm a old school Jamaican.
Man, not touch no body, dog.
Like, woman have pom pom, man have cocky. Them both have body wall. Why would you want to go for the thing that's the same? On both man and woman. Go for the pom pom and the pom pom only there.
If you lick an ass, you're basically a rat. Not right. Couldn't resist. What did she say? Let's get a woman's point of view here.
A woman's point of view is I'll take anything up the ass. It doesn't matter because I'm a woman. It's not gay for me because it's going up my ass.
Well, all right, you could put it this way. Regardless of what sex it is, it's sodomy. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's sodomy.
Yeah.
But there's difference. Like it
is a broomstick's not a man's penis. So,
Oh, sodomy has to be like a object, right?
yeah.
Does it?
Well,
I thought it was just
I guess it's just any penetration.
anal rape.
Yeah, any penetration of the anal, yeah. That one was still considered tongue.
Yeah, but their tongue isn't being inserted into you. There's a difference between that.
Kinda can.
It can. It's like rubbing a pussy with your fingers. You can also finger it. It's like, you know what I mean? It's an option.
Wouldn't they still consider that all part of still fingering, even if you're just rubbing?
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose if you want to get technical here.
Yeah.
If you want to get in the weeds.
There you go.
But
Where did the show go?
well, we're trying to define homosexuality, and I think we're doing a good job. Oh man! Usually Blaze brings the gay. What's going on here?
Oh man!
Yeah, well, I think it's defined by this.
If you look at that, you're basically a rat.
Yeah, that's what it. I just read. I don't get that. He's a rat. His whole family was rats.
I mean, why? I mean, hey, I guess to each his own when it comes to what's pleasure.
Yeah. It's just.
But then there's a line, and where does the line cross?
The line crosses at.
Is there a thin line?
2 penises in the room and no pussy. And then even if there is a pussy in the room and there's 2 penises, that crosses a line too. Because you're doing a sexual act with another man.
So, can we say doing the act to a woman of licking ass is because you're doing it to an act of a woman? Should a woman be doing it to a man?
Well, now you're getting into taboos and kinks and fetishes and stuff like that.
Which could still
Which
be
could
a result of being gay.
Which could cross lines, and that's where I think it crosses lines in terms of like, 3 dudes banging 1 chick. I think that's kind of gay. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then you get into the thing of the woman strapping on and the dude is bending over for his wife. It's like now you're crossing a line where it's not technically gay, but it is kind of.
But it's an act formed by a woman.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't technically call it gay, but then you can because you're needing the likeness of a man to make to get pleasure. Does that make sense?
Because she's doing a man act?
It's not homosexual, I guess we can say.
Then what is it?
It's in that gray area. It's in that gray gay area.
So it is still gay, but it's a gray gay.
I'll say that. It's gay, but it's not homosexual. You said frolicking in the flowers. That's gay.
Yeah.
2 men frolicking in the flowers is gay, but if they're not fucking at the end of the day, it's not homosexual.
But if they're rolling around in the flowers naked,
that's homosexual. Because there's a sexual element to it. I think it's homosexual.
So 2 men
sexual.
Because they're rolling naked makes it sexual.
See, you're getting into the weeds here. So are they. But all right, how about this? If they're getting sexually aroused by the rolling around.
Gotcha.
If they're not, then it's just 2 guys doing a gay thing. It's all very confusing.
It is. It also goes into like the conversation of if a guy gets like turned on by a porno watching a dude drill a woman, is that gay?
Not if you're, I guess, focused on the woman. I guess maybe there is a.
There's those scenes where it's just straight cock in the view.
Yeah, but
And the camera, and that's all you're watching. And you're pleasured by that.
This is where I think that goes into like, all right, it's almost like you're thinking too much into it. Because I had a friend, right, that was trying to make an argument to me that jerking off was gay because he said that, and I go, explain that. And he goes, oh, so when you get horny, the first thing you do is grab for a dick? And I'm like, how is that gay? It's your dick. Do you not touch your dick when you fuck a woman? You
kind of has a point.
Do you not
I'm joking.
touch your penis when you're jerking off on her face?
Yeah. I mean,
yes.
Yeah,
stop it.
Yeah.
It's like now you're overthinking it. I think that's where that gets.
Because is it really thinking about the dude or thinking about being the dude?
All right. How about this? A guy who all right, two guys two guys that claim they're straight. All right, no, let's not even say claim they're straight. Two guys go to a gay club, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they just enjoy the environment. They don't fuck men, they fuck women. Is that gay? Like you frequent gay clubs.
What's the enjoyment of it inside? Like conversation, dancing with them and everything, and then clearing it?
Then clearing it like he's a fucking hot boy. Yeah. He enjoys the music. He enjoys the drinks.
He enjoys the vibe and the company.
He likes to go out and get a few Cosmos after work.
And he has conversation.
Yeah.
Dances?
Well, that's the thing. Is that's where you go where people will go, hey, there's some straight guys that hang out at gay clubs. I don't think so. I think you're just saying that, not you, but people just say that as a thing of like, hey, it's 2020, man. People are doing all different kinds. I think you're just making up things. I don't think there's any straight men hanging out at gay clubs on the rigs.
I've heard of situations of straight men going gay clubs,
dragged there by their. That I think is different. Like I could see doing that as a goof, even.
Goof?
Yeah, a goof. Okay, you question that, a goof. Like a joke. You go as a joke. It's my gay friend's birthday party, and he invited me out, so I'm just gonna go. Just as a ha-ha kind of thing. Women try that. They'll take their men out to gay clubs.
Why? That's that whole faggoting up your guy.
Fagging up your guy. Yeah.
That never happened to me.
Make it.
So, not even by choice, but like I don't see the need of going into a gay club.
There's no need for a straight man to go into a gay club.
Yeah, I'm straight and don't even like going to a regular club. So why the fuck would I seek enjoyment in the gay club?
Yeah. Misfit Ramdale, chow regulars gay clubs. No, those are bathhouses.
To the gas houses?
Bathhouses. Pegging is definitely gay. Yeah, I think they're trying to blur this line that we've already created, and that's what I'm trying to narrow down here.
If it was a sexual act from a man to a man is gay. If a woman does a sexual act to a man that could be replicated from a man is not gay.
I think the way they think is that gay, it's like the hip hop argument. The hip hop rap argument.
To a man is gay.
Gay is the lifestyle, and homosexuality is the art form, so to speak.
I'm just trying to figure out what's the real line if a dude gets fucked in the ass, but it's by a woman. Is that homosexual or gay or whatever the case is? Or is it still nothing because it's an act from a woman?
That's why I say you gotta be more like, you gotta go, all right, technically it's not homosexual, but it's gay, because there is an element of another man there. You're turning your woman into a man. I think that's gay.
Are you?
Yeah, I think so. That's not, like, remember R. Kelly had one of his girls dress like a boy? Like he made her dress and act like a dude.
That's different. That's weird. But just that.
Why is it weird though and not gay? That's what I'm saying.
Well, but I meant, see, that's me doing you saying,
Yeah,
weird is gay. That's it is.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
That's more of alarming to. That means you find guys attractive.
But it's not homosexual though.
The day fucking a woman.
You're still fucking a woman. I don't know. It's
so
weird.
is a guy gay if they're fucking a woman thinking about a man?
That's interesting.
The same scenario.
I think that's homosexual.
That's R. Kelly.
That's homosexual. Then yeah, you might be right then. It depends on what he was thinking.
What else can you be thinking?
Well, what guy tells their woman, I want you to look more masculine? Like, I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
a man fucking a woman.
So maybe there is an element of what you're thinking. Well, that's what I was saying with the frolicking in the flowers. It's your intent. Let's say I have a friend who's dying of cancer. And he says, "You know what? I just want to enjoy the little things in life. Let's go frolic through those flowers." And it's not gay. It's just enjoying life for the last moment.
You go frolic by yourself, gay boy. What are you exactly dying from again?
You gay dying faggot.
What are you dying from again, for real? Don't lie to me. Got easy.
What about two straight men playing footsies?
That's gay, man. That's an act you do with a woman. Two men cuddling. What if they're like freezing in the
You're right. But
but
that's the thing. Two straight men will nearly die before they do the cuddling thing. That'll be the ultimate last result.
I don't know. I know people that would actually do it with their homeboys because they're that close.
Is it like childhood friends kind of thing?
I'd say that, or like high school friends, or like.
I guess that's different. I guess that's different to a degree. Just because you're closer. But even if you're doing the cuddling thing as just friends to stay alive, you're not spooning. I don't think so. I think you're more huddling up.
I don't know. I haven't been in that scenario, but I would assume it's spooning.
Maybe you
body
all
to body.
Maybe you all do a circle and take turns in the middle.
Hugging.
Yeah, you're the hot potato in the middle.
Okay, you see how nuzzled up you look? That was gay as shit.
He gets all cozied by his homies. Yeah, it's weird. It's just not. It's not homosexual. All right, I think we've exhausted
if
this.
A dude just, what if a dude had no emotion, sucked the dick just for money?
I like how you just tossed that in there. You just say, just suck the dick for some money.
Yeah, like actors that act gay for roles and stuff and kiss dudes for roles.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Like, if, like, when they did Brokeback Mountain, they were disgusted the whole time. Is that really gay? Because they were disgusted.
Were they disgusted?
It's gay for pay.
Yeah, that's the word. Gay for pay.
Gay for pay.
Gay for pay gay?
Yeah. I don't.
So safe to say Heath Ledger and Jake Gyllenhaal's faggots.
I guess that's technically gay for pay, but it's not. But no, it's not. Damn, it is kind of homosexual if they were kissing, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. Depends. Did they get
They were
aroused?
swooning, they were kissing. Now it depends if they get aroused. So dudes can go around kissing other dudes. And don't get their
No,
dick hard.
we're talking.
They're not gay.
We're talking in the context of acting.
You see where this shit goes?
But it's Hollywood. They're all fucking faggots.
Oh my god, that's not an answer for this, man. Is it gay?
Yeah, I guess so.
So
Because
gay.
they're doing a homosexual act. Yeah. And that's not even being technical. I guess it is, but it's... Yeah, they're doing a homosexual act.
Yeah.
That's why I think like the running trains on women, that there's a gay element because you're doing a sexual act with a man and you're being aroused with other men. That's
Is it
queer.
aroused of fucking the girl more than other dudes fucking the girl?
I think, but you're still in the midst of other penises.
The one that almost looks like porn?
Yeah, if you're watching gangbang porn, it'd be the. I think things are different when you're actually doing it.
So at the moment when you're banging the girl, you're not getting the gangbang. Once you're out of her, you're a faggot.
Yeah, only the guys standing around waiting. They're the fags. So at some point in the gangbang, you're a queer.
Not getting a blowjob, not getting a hand job, nothing. Just standing there.
You're just standing there holding your cock while other guys are standing there holding their cocks. That's what I'm saying. There's gay elements to it.
Yeah.
Homosexual elements to it. You're looking at other men. Nope, I don't know.
What if it's just two?
I still think so. I don't see why the number changes.
Because one could be like occupying the mouth while the other one's not.
Occupying the mouth. Nicely put.
Yeah.
No, I still think it is because you're in the room. You're both part of the same sexual act.
Not like you're crossing swords.
You might
Sword
be.
Fighting.
You might be.
What if one's in the stink and one's in the pink?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You ever see those gangbangs where they're doing a little DP action?
Yeah.
And then their penises, or they're both getting sucked and their penises touch each other?
Yeah.
It's like, all right, that's gay. That's fucking gay. It's homosexual.
So if a woman puts your dick next to a next dick, it's gay.
Yeah.
A woman did it.
Yeah. She doesn't know any better.
But it was an act of a woman.
Yeah, but as a man, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to go, oh, look at that.
So that's just like anal.
What do you mean?
You're not supposed to do
No, because there's not another man there. It's the fact that there's another man involved. I think that's the... I could be being too technical. Hey, man, it's 2022.
I don't know about technical. I'm just saying if it's still an act of a woman.
All right, last part on this, because I think this is an interesting one. A polygamous relationship with two men and a woman.
That's gay.
That's what I'm saying.
But it's gay on other things. Like I'm just saying, you're a faggot for allowing the next man to ram your girl and say that's his girl too. That's just.
Yeah, but isn't there a level of like you're in a relationship with another man, regardless of even if you're not having sex? Well, you are, because you're probably. I'm sure that she's not having sex with them separately every time.
Probably. I think it's when it's the other way around, when the dude has two females.
I guess that's technically homosexual too, because you got two women. But that's the type of gay we like.
Unless you're butch.
Unless you're a butch. Yeah.
We don't like butch.
Yeah.
That's why they're so angry.
Well, they're jealous of us.
Yeah.
You could just feel the jealousy. It's annoying. They're haters. Yeah.
Haters, but want to replicate us.
Odd. Very odd. All right. So we're gonna try the same-sex buns. We should try that. I'll get some for the next show. You know what? For the Q&A,
Yeah,
I'm gonna get some same-sex buns.
Same-sex buns. Yeah, okay.
You going with the flat buns or the seated? Oh, you said flat.
I'm going for the flat.
Flat buns.
It just looks like a sandwich, man.
Yeah. Which ones are the bottoms and which ones are oh, that's the tops. Yeah, I'm a top.
This Burger King, they really like over toast their buns, so probably the top one. I'm just
Yeah,
being a
maybe.
food critic.
Be nice and fluffy. All right, let's move on from this and act like we never did ever talk about it.
Yeah, okay.
Misfit Ramdale, how did we end up down this rabbit hole? Did you say that? It's like everything sounds like an innuendo now.
Yeah.
The fuck is the gay element? A 2022 spin-off of the Bruce Willis classic, The Fifth Element. Hey. Give him a little something. Oh! Go. Well, you know what? Let's stay down the queer route here.
Okay.
Well, actually, we'll talk about video games, but how it's gonna be. What? All right, we've all known Rockstar to be sort of the trendsetters, the ones that push the envelope. You know what I mean?
Prince.
Huh?
Prince and Little Richard.
Prince and Little Richard.
Or Elvis. Sorry.
Oh, is that who Elvis stole his music from?
Yeah, that's where Rock got it from. But okay.
Well, Rockstar Games. You know, the creators of GTA.
Grand Theft Auto creators, yeah.
One of the most controversial games ever made.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. Some would argue the most controversial game. Actually, they did make the most controversial game ever. Was Manhunt.
Manhunt.
Yeah. Well, that's never gonna happen again. It's all over.
Oh,
It's all over. They're no longer the trendsetters. They're actually
the hipsters.
the hipster PC company
They
now.
just got PC'd.
Well, they agreed to remove transphobic, quote unquote, transphobic content from GTA 5 remasters. And I would assume if they're doing that from their biggest game ever, it's probably going to go down the line. And I just always, the reason why it's a problem is Rockstar was one of those people who are one of those companies that did piss people off
Right, it was
purposely.
They were supposed to be the rated M, like the rated M developers.
They were the rebels of our childhood almost.
Yeah, they made
They
the
were-
games where our parents had to agree to buy it. You know what I'm saying?
Where we had to fight our parents to buy it
Yeah,
for
was
us.
Like, I didn't have to fight. But
Well, I didn't. I bought it on the street.
yeah.
San Andreas. Well, that's GTA 5. I'm thinking San Andreas, but
That's still crazy that it's still the Grand Theft Auto series where it was a no holds bar narrative game. Fucking prostitutes, going in the strip clubs, hearing all the racial slurs, having gay characters. Like, just for them to even consider removing it, I don't even know what's going into the future, like Grand Theft Auto 6. What kind of soft shit are they gonna go into that?
well, how do you have how do you even have honest gay characters now? Like when you have to follow all these boundaries.
An honest gay character. You
I
know
mean,
what
same
it-
thing happened with black characters though. It's hard to find an honest black character because there's so many boundaries to follow
Well, now Lamar was the best black character ever.
in GTA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I know a few Lamars.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. They do still represent the gang culture
Yeah.
and all that stuff. That's not dishonest. But yeah, like what cuz I'm trying to remember the game. It's been probably 7 years or something since I played the game.
Mhm.
The only thing I could remember is like things like Trevor would cross-dress sometimes.
Trevor would cross dress. Trevor would talk to his assistant, that one guy. Everything he ever told him was always, or like his sister's boyfriend or whatever, whoever that was he killed at the end. He always had some gay joke for him.
Well, it was kind of implied that he was fucking him too.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know the guy that he took over his apartment.
yeah,
And he had a bitchy girlfriend.
right.
Yeah. It kind of implied that he was fucking him and the chick.
Right.
Yeah.
And the dude at the club owner, was gay.
Yeah, but then that was like cuz you're almost if you're going to cut offensive gay things, I feel like they would cut that. They would cut all that stuff.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a big part of his character though. That he's just a psychopath. He didn't have any like limits, boundaries, morals. Oh, like they're trying to say they depict, but he's not gay though. He was like bisexual.
His name was Ron.
Ron.
Thank you, Randall.
Yeah. But that was like prison gay.
Now we have different type of gay.
Prison homosexual.
Suggestible gay, like gays that are acceptable.
Yeah. Well, transphobic though. Specifically, what was transphobic? I don't remember too much.
I think the NFCs probably said some transphobic shit.
I mean, we could read this article a little bit. Rockstar Games has removed multiple characters. They removed full characters. Wow. And jokes from the popular game Grand Theft Auto 5 after more than 9 years of game's original release. Critics have denounced these jokes and characters and have described them as harmful stereotypes of transgender people. The game is based on fucking stereotypes of everybody. Italians, black people, the Chinese, Hispanic people. It's all based on stereotypes. So why do we have to now be, sensitive to these?
Gay people are sensitive. Yeah.
Right. According to new Ars Technica, whatever the fuck. Press and LGBTQ groups have recently pressured Rockstar to remove or change the content they deemed as transphobic in the GTA 5 games, reported blah, blah, blah. Let me see if they actually specify. These changes include the Captain Space Toy figure with interchangeable genitalia being removed. And isn't that kind of what they want? And characters labeled as drag queens. Isn't that what they call themselves?
Yeah.
Usually found outside in-game nightclubs, cockatoos. No longer spawning, moreover. Some explicit dialogues were also detective. Captain Space Toy is an action figure that is found on the wall in the office. That's just some background shit. The reports also mentioned that the developers made these changes after A group of LGBTQ games professionals called out making games wrote an open letter to Rockstar Games. Another video game blog named Katuku also found content as problem with trans representation. It's not supposed to be representation. That's the point of the game. It's all parody. I don't understand how Rockstar doesn't well, Rockstar is being taken over by new people now. There's only one original guy there now. So that could be the thing too. It's all corporate. This is ridiculous. Rockstar has opted to remove controversial content earlier as well. In 2015, the Confederate flag was replaced with the American flag from certain locations in Grand Theft Auto 5. The newly released GTA 5 versions of PS5 and Xbox delivers better load times and other enhancements. All right, that's the regular shit. Jesus Christ, what an overcorrection.
And honestly, where the freaking Confederate flag was awesome. You go into like the boondocks in the fucking woods and you find the freaking KKK base. Them motherfuckers will kill you.
Yeah, it's where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like they have it glorified in the game.
Right.
It's... Jesus Christ, there's no context with these people. There's no context.
So even in a parody, they want to be identified correctly.
They want to be the only ones that are not parodies.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's basically what it is. They can't take a joke.
But they could take it up their ass.
They could take a dick, but they can't take a joke.
That's crazy.
Back after this.
Let's take a break.
Want to take a break?
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a break. Let me pull up my screen here. Sorry.
You got to say the quote again before you take a break.
Got you. You're right. All right, let me set it up right.
Oh, yeah.
Ready?
Yeah, we'll be back
right.
shortly, guys.
I don't know. Wait. Yeah, so these guys, they just can't take a joke.
Yeah, man. Know what they say.
They could take a dick, but they can't take a joke. Back after this.
Are you ready to waste your time?
Yeah.
Are you ready to get ultra?
Never been one for.
Are you ready to hear the worst rap album of all time? Then crank it up to 11 and download Crishaun the Don's 800-pound gorilla. Hip-hop, we have a problem. Every bad boy has a conservative side.
I'm a mulatto with problems with
800-pound gorilla. It sucks.
Don't download Crishaun the Don's 800-pound gorilla on CD Baby, iTunes, Spotify, and other music platforms.
apologists, no logic with their isms and their prisons for theologists. Beta males make me vomit, I'm an anomaly.
Because comedian T.I.
Is that what we're calling him now?
Comedian T.I. had some things to say about this RICO charge. Again, T.I. proving that he's the dumbest smart guy in the world. Quote, why the KKK ain't been hit with a RICO? Think about it.
I don't know what they've been doing. I don't follow them on Instagram. I can't see it.
They don't post their crimes on the internet.
I don't know what they're doing. That's scary, actually.
I don't know. The KKK hasn't come up with a catchy lynching hook yet.
Why haven't the KKK been hit with a RICO?
Well, I'll explain. To the fake intellect, I did like maybe less than 10 minutes of Googling. And it kind of quelled my question. They haven't been hit with a RICO, but what they do have is their own special act that was made against the KKK in order to stop them.
Specifically for them, yeah.
And that was made in 1871. It's called the Ku Klux Klan Act of 1871. Still in effect, by the way. Basically, this was created to protect black people, pretty much, being attacked by the KKK. By the way, this was created by the Republican Party. Now, here's another thing why they probably didn't ever receive a RICO charge is because RICO was created in 1970 to combat the mafia, which is, probably why the KKK never received a RICO charge because by then they're just, 10 fucking rednecks in hoodies, walking around the farm.
Yeah, true.
If anybody wants to share this to T.I. to quell his fucking country bumpkin fears, and he can channel his ancestors and tell them they can relax and be at peace. That's why the KKK never received a RICO charge.
Anna Kasparian. Why do I feel like I know that name?
She's the one on the Young Turks with the fuckable face. You just want to grab her by the fucking bun, and she got a veiny throat. God damn.
Fucking throat looked like Vince McMahon. What the fuck is wrong with her throat? Are we gonna play more of her rant? Or are we just gonna continue roasting her?
She got a fucking Greg the Hammer Valentine throat.
Greg the Hammer.
Got a 24-inch python throat.
Her throat looks like Jimmy Hart should be managing it.
God damn.
Her neck actually won Mr. Olympia.
Don King should be promoting her throat in the next fight. Look at this throat. It's an amazing throat.
Undefeated throat.
Undefeated throat.
50 and 0. 50 and 0. God damn.
50 and 0 throat.
Oh, shit.
Her throat looks like it should be beating somebody up on an airplane.
I told you to sit down. I'm not gonna miss my flight because you fucking around.
I just wanted an autograph.
Her throat works part-time as a bouncer at a club.
Throat looks like a heroin addict's arm.
Her throat look like a heroin addict's throat. Oh, damn! I didn't even want to think about that. It's crazy. Can we just ask? I really want to ask a heroin addict.
Oh my god! Let's ask a heroin addict.
We should ask a heroin.
There's a lot.
addict.
Let me look up the heroin addict and analytics on YouTube.
The ones that haven't sold their phone.
Hey, most
fans is a heroin addict.
By the way, most heroin addicts that listen to us are not subscribed. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button, please. All right. Well, that's Anna Kasparian. I still want to fuck her face, but
you couldn't leave the video without saying that. Huh?
For the Misfit Nation detectives, the clock starts ticking the moment that racism is called.
That fucking music is great. I need that shit when I'm about to prowl on my wife.
When you come home mad about something.
Yeah.
That's the music every man hears when he's mad at his wife.
Yeah. When you want to crisp and wah some shit.
Oh, shit. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, court is adjourned. Not court is adjourned. Jesus. Court is in session. Fuck. Bad procedure here.
Yeah, you know you're a white judge. End it before it starts.
Yeah, I already made the judgment. It's over. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for Racist Court. And me and Chow talked about it on yesterday's stream. But we didn't get a proper judgment, I should say. So now that we have at least 2/3 of the Racist Court here, I guess technically the racist court is whoever is here,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about Joy Behar.
Ah,
Yes. Did you hear this?
I didn't hear. I heard about it, but I didn't see the statement or watch any.
Got you. All right, so I'll just play it raw.
Yeah.
Play it raw.
I mean, it's all about the guns,
I know,
all
but
right?
can I just say this real quick as a gun owner?
Yeah.
There are people in this country that genuinely own guns and just do so for the same reason that we all sit up.
An
on this-
AR-15?
No, let me tell you. Okay, let me give you a story. There's a man in Connecticut that watched his neighbor have a home invasion and watched their whole family get killed. He built his own AR-15 because Connecticut won't let you buy them, but you can abide by rules that allow you to build them. And then he has one in his house to protect his family because he never wants to see that happen again. He is a black man. It's odd. Most AR-15 owners are former military,
Okay.
35 plus
Let me
and
say
married.
one more
So
thing.
that's all I'm saying is that they're not these crazy people.
Here's the thing. Once black people get guns in this country, the gun laws will change. Trust me.
That's what happened with the Black Panther. Black people have been
Trust me on
That's
that.
what happened with the Black Panther.
You'll see some action.
She's right, but black people have been by.
So basically, that's it more or less. What is your thoughts?
Is she lying? Is she lying?
Well, apparently she thinks slavery was abolished yesterday, and black people are just now able to get guns.
Yeah. The thing what I believe she's trying to say is when certain demographic of black decides to get guns the right way but still use it wrong. Is when it happened. But that could actually be any race.
That's happening now, though.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
There's people. Well, I'm saying it's if you're getting a gun legally, more than likely you're using it legally, right?
Correct. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When they start to buy it legally and use it incorrectly.
Well, we already have laws in place for that. So that's what you're saying. It's like happening with all races anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah. But the idea is that if you have a legal gun, you kind of think twice before pulling it because it's traced. There's a serial number on it.
You know your name is on it. You know it's yours.
You're attached to it. Yeah.
But that's when you lose that care that it's attached to you, and you use it in crazy ways, is when it becomes problematic.
Well, if she's also trying to make the argument like if black people started doing mass shootings more, which technically they are.
Yeah.
They just don't put it into the statistic because they changed the number that you need for mass shootings because they would add gang shootings. Anyway, I think if she's trying to make that point that if mass shootings being done by black people became more prevalent.
I'm thinking because she gave the scenario of a dude building an AR. I'm guessing now I could actually say she's probably saying if black dudes start to have the same knowledge of being able to build guns like he can, shit will change.
Yeah, but it's almost like she's ignoring that because her thing is saying if she's speaking in shorthand, saying when black people get guns, if that's what she means by that, that's different. But I don't know. I feel like she was completely ignoring, like she's trying to make it seem like gun violence is a white problem, specifically. Am I wrong?
Play it again.
All right. Yeah. Give her a second look. So we gotta play it, I think, in context of what this woman is saying.
Correct.
Yeah. And by the way, she's speaking as a legal gun owner.
Right.
A black woman.
A black woman, but not speaking about herself. She's speaking about someone else, but she's an owner.
She's an owner herself, but she's speaking about another black gun owner.
Yeah.
So, all right. So if all right, let me just play it. But if we're breaking it down too much for her, then it changes the context. So I think that's why this is important to make sure we got the context right.
Can I just say this real quick as a gun owner?
Yeah.
There are people in this country that genuinely own guns and just do so for the same reason that we all sit up.
An AR-15?
No, let me tell you. Okay, let me give you a story. There's a man in Connecticut that watched his neighbor have a home invasion and watched their whole family get killed. He built his own AR-15 because Connecticut won't let you buy them, but you can abide by rules that allow you to build them. And then he has one in his house to protect his family because he never wants to see that happen again. He is a black man. It's odd. Most AR-15 owners are former military, 35 plus
Let me
and
say
married.
one more thing.
So that's all I'm saying is that they're not these crazy people.
Here's the thing. Once black people get guns in this country, the gun laws will change. Trust me.
No, I don't. Because I think
Her statement said once black people are allowed to get guns in this country, like we weren't allowed to have guns in this country before.
Once black people get guns in this country, but the thing is I don't want to give her credit of it being in context of what she's even saying now, because she basically was trying to cut her off, and it came off as like she's not even listening. She's not even responding to her. It's like she already had that in her mind.
Yeah, even in the response to what she's saying, that goes back to what I was saying earlier. It's no law stating that you can have that gun, but there is loopholes that you could make. You could actually build it yourself. You get what I'm saying? So if someone was able to do that, but use it for bad instead of home invasion like he is, then it becomes problematic.
Well, he's using it to protect from a home invasion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
But imagine
I
if
see,
someone else is using that loophole to build a gun to go shoot up Tops grocery store. You know what I'm saying? Something to that.
Right.
It becomes problematic, like a slippery slope.
Well, that's where you get into the world of like, well, wouldn't you want then people to just have access to guns? Now we're getting into the gun conversation again, but all right, yeah, let's not even get into that because it's just. But you'd want people to have more access to guns in order for it to not even get to that where they have to build their own guns.
Right.
It's like that's just a necessity kind of thing.
I'm gonna go with her trying to make a statement about black people owning guns like we weren't allowed to own them.
That's where I think it's coming from. Like she's trying to put forth this idea that black people aren't allowed to legally own guns.
Yeah, that's where I'm getting with that now. Yeah, but it's also she's probably heard other things what we talked about. If the black community, a certain demographic gets a hold of certain things, could cause them to have that as an example of why we don't need guns. You know what I'm saying? So we would be the puppets for that master plan, what the left would ever have to. That's a whole different conversation in itself. But
yeah,
we discussed that in a sense. So she's thinking, oh yeah, that we didn't have guns before, so now they get guns. In that sense,
well, it's
but said it in such a I don't have any education on it way.
Well, it's almost like another like of those lefty arguments that are too old to be making. Like it's an old argument. It's like an argument that people were making right after the abolishment of slavery.
Yeah.
Where they would go, oh, when black people get guns, when black people could do this, black people can already do all that stuff.
Right. If she would have said, wait until a black man builds a gun and use it wrong. You know, if she said it like that.
Right. Then it would be a response to what she said.
And it wouldn't have been.
And then you can at least, I'm not saying it's true, but you can at least have a conversation there. Like it's a little more nuanced than.
Did people clap after she said that?
She got a thunderous applause break. Well, what I think was funny too was how she looks at Joy Behar. She looks at her like, "Are you not listening to anything I'm saying? You dumb."
And look at Whoopi. Whoopi's like, I would have gotten fucking suspended.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Neighbor have a home invasion and watch their whole family get killed. He built his own AR-15 because Connecticut won't let you buy them, but you can abide by rules that allow you to build them. He is a black man. It's odd. Most AR-15 owners are former military, 35 plus and married. So that's all I'm saying is that they're not these crazy people.
Here's the thing. Once black people get guns in this country, the gun laws will change. Trust me.
That's what happened with the Black Panther. Black people have that.
Trust me on
That's
that.
what happened with the Black Panther.
You'll see some action.
She's right.
She's right.
She's saying that's what happened with the Black Panthers.
No, the other girl said she's great. Like pointed at her, she's great.
Well, that's what she's trying to. Well, that's why she got an applause break, because they're all stupid. They don't understand history or laws.
Yeah.
They still believe that there's different gun laws for black people than there are for white people. Do you get what I'm saying?
You're right.
That's why they get applause breaks on shit like that.
It's safe to say that she's not a gun owner. It's safe to say she has no knowledge of guns. It's safe to say no one in their audience is. But what show is this, Chris?
It's Bitch Babble?
The View?
The View. Oh, The View. Yeah.
The View.
Sorry.
So who usually watches The View? Ages of like
soccer moms and shit.
38 to fucking 60.
60, 70s even.
Watch this shit. So
Yeah.
it's like they don't have no knowledge of what the fuck's going on.
Of anything, yeah.
So
they'll buy it all. They're just rubes.
It's rubes.
Yeah, yeah. So then in terms of racism, where are we going with this? Because I feel like this goes down the place of race baiting.
Yeah,
it's misinforming.
It's misinforming. It's race baiting, and I'm giving it a solid 1 because it has no response.
Yeah.
To what the argument was, it was just a blatant statement to get that reaction,
to anger black people.
Yeah.
And yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm gonna give it a 1.
I'm gonna give it a fat
an easy 1 too.
Easy 1. I'm also gonna give it a fat knowledge check. Was it fat check?
Fat check?
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, a fact check.
Fact check. Yeah. We've been able to have fucking guns, dumbass.
I don't know what she was going for there.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Like saying I don't know what she was going for leaves the only option of it was to stoke the flames and it was to create racial divide and misinform people.
Right.
That's another thing. So
I was saying it probably. I wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt of saying she just didn't know shit and wanted to put more beef on that, more potatoes on that beef, but not at all.
A little more sizzle on that steak.
Yeah, she had no sizzle on that steak, so she gets a fat 1.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's a 1. What do you guys think in the chat? Think that's a first degreeer? Procrastination Station. Once again, I'd way rather smash the conservative than the liberal. I don't want no Whoopi from Whoopi. Oh, that didn't have anything to do with it. It was just immature and hilarious at the same time. And I agree.
What, no Whoopi from Whoopi.
Yeah. All right. Well, yeah, that's a 1 easily.
Yeah.
All right. Fuck Joy Behar.
Now it's court adjourned.
Court adjourned.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait.
All righty. Well, that's the View there.
She kind of thick though.
Hey, the conservative. Yeah, she is.
I know that she look like she packing the ass back.
That bitch stacked.
Like a stallion.
Any update on Meg the Stallion?
Fuck.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't. What else we have here? Do we get into AOC? I don't know. This is all a bunch of mess. Bunch of mess. There's a video of AOC crying. You know I love watching her cry.
Yeah, let's see what other stories she made in her head that made her emotional.
She knows how to spin a yarn.
Spin a yarn.
She spins a good yarn.
Oh, Rapunzel.
Well, this is her talking about the January 6th trial hearing.
Okay.
And as we know, she was a victim. She was probably the only victim that day. Yeah. She thought she was going to be raped, so she was basically raped.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
To prevent this from being subverted and exploited again, particularly around provisions with respect to the vice president and the vice president's role in certifying the Electoral College result. So that's where we're at. I dislike the lesser of two evils politics just as much as anybody else. But we have to understand that these two sides, that this stuff is not even close. This is not about two different political opinions. This is about if we're going to have a democracy or not. I'm pissed.
But based on what? Like, did you believe that? I'm pissed.
No.
Like, they weren't threatening. They were actually, in terms of like what they were going in there for, is it was based on them thinking that democracy was sort of being threatened.
Yeah.
Like, so they were kind of, if she's saying that's what she's fighting against, she's kind of not. Are they not citizens? Even if you don't agree with them politically?
She's anti-larceny.
Anti-larceny?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
That's literally what she was trying to. She wants no bids in any form, like any form of what they were trying to their mission. She's anti for that, so it's now a threat.
No matter what it was.
No matter what it was.
It's like projection.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. But yeah, I mean, like, it's not like they were going in to threaten democracy.
No.
They weren't even going in to say we want put Trump in. I'm sure there was a couple that were.
Yeah.
But it was based on them thinking the election was stolen.
Yeah.
I hope we can even say that. But yeah, we're on the backup. We're on the life raft already.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what they were going. I mean, that's a fact though. That's what they were going in there for. It's called Stop the Steal.
Right.
So it wasn't,
I'm pissed because they are running away from it. That they are pretending that this never happened. And if anything, they've only grown, the Republican Party has only grown more supportive and defending of what happened on that day with time.
No, hold on. With time and evidence and more video footage and video of the police letting the people in the building.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, evidence changes opinions. And that's the thing too, is that's why I always say Republicans are just pussies and they should have handled the January 6th thing totally different than they did. Because she's treating it the way that, as if they didn't do anything anyway. And the Republicans were the first people to denounce what was happening. But there's no credit given to that, so it's like, why even handle it that way?
They were the most truthful the day of and in the day right after the attack. When they were most scared. When they were scared of their own people. That's when they were most truthful. And since then, they've only committed harder to the lie.
And sorry, they were only going with their narrative because they were scared of the Democrats.
Yeah.
It wasn't because they were scared of us.
Scared of them? Yeah.
They kowtowed to the fucking Democrats.
I think that's what she was talking about anyway. Like,
No.
that's why they're scared of, because she's them. So she's like, you're scared.
The rhinos.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. Yeah. That's why I told you. Weak, cowardly Republicans are just as bad as open leftists.
Yeah.
And I fucking still stand by that, bro.
Yep.
They lead to the same place.
They were trying to kill people. They were trying to kill and find and identify people. And some people
Identify?
did die.
Who are they identifying? Who died? Who died to have a ratio? What number of deaths could have a ratio to prove that they were identifying?
Well, remember they proved all the deaths were unrelated to the riots. It was like old guys having heart attacks and a police officer that got hit in the head like 2 days ago and shit.
Identifying?
I believe she's trying to go with the narrative that she made up, that they were running down the hallways going, "Where is she? Where's AOC? I want to rape her."
I want to slap her titties.
Oh yeah, like making up her.
I want to get raunchy.
I want to get an AOC's puss.
Let me invade your puss.
It's gonna be an insurrection of your puss.
It's gonna be trees and blood.
Oh boy. Oh, God.
Not to mention, for the Capitol police officers that did try to defend the Capitol, the Republican Party, 21 Republicans, voted against giving those officers.
Oh.
What happened? I don't even know how long I'm going to be on live because
Where
I'm
was
so
I mean, you can just jump in anywhere. It's all the same shit, right?
dressed in plain clothes. People telling
Well,
me-
she was gonna say they went against giving the officers, I think, a Medal of Honor for defending the Capitol. But I believe who she's talking about is the guy who shot the woman. Where the like, by a lot of expert opinion and by just video evidence, he didn't really have justification for shooting her.
Yeah.
They just kind of, if you follow the narrative that it was this angry mob, blah blah blah, they were trying to knock down the door and stuff like that, but you didn't shoot any BLM protesters or whatever. Like that's not what they do with protests.
Yeah.
You don't shoot them. If they would have shot her with a beanbag, I don't think people would be tripping. Like it's a different
just as devastated. That close.
water hoses. I'm just saying if they would have, a dog. If they would have sicked the German Shepherd on
they
her,
would have sprayed them with hoses. Black people couldn't say nothing about the right that day.
I wish they kind of would have, just so for that point.
Yes. Oh man.
No, they would just pretend it didn't happen.
But their whole argument is nothing happened to them. That's the problem.
Exactly. They just let them go in, which they kind of did.
Yeah. What do you think about
It was a setup.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really believe that I still believe this was all a setup from the beginning, because they were actually evacuated. It was proven that she was evacuated from the building, I believe, like an hour or two before. Because there was a bomb threat as well. So it was a crazy fucked up day, and also nobody pretends that it didn't happen on the right wing. We all acknowledge it happened.
Right.
It's just we all acknowledge it was fuckery to whatever angle you take, but I think it was just all a setup. It was all, they shouldn't have done it just for that reason. I think it was too obvious. Like as like a right wing group, when does the police ever wave you in? Like into the Capitol? How did you not see that was a setup?
Because the right wingers still old-minded and think, look, man, we came in numbers.
Yeah,
and they're
you're right.
listening.
And they're listening.
Yeah.
But then they forgot that the politicians that represent them and us, really, are pussies and are going to stand up for you.
Yellow belly.
Yeah. Yellow belly. That's a great way to put it. Yeah, bring back old, like, old Western terms. They're all yellow.
Yeah.
Play a little bit more.
The day before, I was in a grocery store near the Capitol,
No,
and
you weren't.
all of the people were
It's just I don't believe anything anymore.
Nothing she says makes it sounds believable anymore. Nothing.
I don't even believe she goes to grocery stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
coming in. They didn't just show up that morning. They were all flying in the day and week before it happened.
Again, you see how she's trying to make that like seem like a villainous thing? They were all flying in to the Capitol. And it's like, then again, they were doing the same thing for the BLM riots where they were destroying the entire city. So it's like, where's the villainous angle of that? If she would have done that with that, then if she did that with this, then I go, at least it's consistent.
Yeah.
I could disagree with her on certain points, but at least it's consistent.
They had, and let's dispense with this myth that these are like poor people, that these are poor white working class people that were storming the Capitol. No, these people had private jets, yo. They were staying at
political figure. They got private jets, yo. That's where we got now. That's where we got to. That's the verbiage.
They got private jets, yo.
They got private jets, yo.
Hey, she knows how to connect with the young ones, man. What she does.
She's hip.
She's hip.
She's game.
She's bitching. That's my new word, bitching.
Bitching.
bougie hotels. They were going to happy hour.
Hey, listen, let me say this.
You're going to happy hour after.
Me and you, we traveled to California together.
Yes,
it wasn't as gay as it sounds.
Yeah, that does sound kind of gay. Out of all places in the world.
Your wife was there. There was other people there, so that make it less gay. We went to see Jesse. That's how you remove it from complete. We went to visit Jesse together to get his approval.
Across the world.
To get his blessing.
Go across the country to get his blessing.
But here's the thing: is we're not rich guys, right? We're working class. I would say we're both blue collar guys.
Yes, sir.
But we didn't go and stay at some rundown, cheap, shitty hotel. Like I said specifically, we're not gonna be Mr. Moneybags, but I'm not gonna go stay at some shitty hotel. I want to go somewhere nice at least.
Yeah.
And that's what we do. So if that's the problem.
We heard Beverly Hills in the freaking hotel name. You saw the ratings?
Yeah. Hotel was great.
The hotel was great, but
literally the sidewalk though.
As soon as you cross the street though,
not even the street. As soon as you step on the sidewalk,
it becomes problematic.
It's very problematic.
Yeah. It's fun though.
It was, yeah.
Kept us on our toes.
Right.
Yeah.
But if we stayed at a shitty hotel, it would have been way, way worse.
Oh man,
yeah.
Even in the lobby.
Oh, and probably in the fucking hood too.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah. But that's my point. Is she's trying to make that seem like that's not a blue collar thing. Like, but I don't. When I go, I don't travel very much.
We didn't fly in a jet, yo.
That's true. Not a private jet,
Not a private jet, yo.
Yeah. Who is she, Jesse Pinkman?
That's literally what she sounds like.
Oh my god! I'm just saying, I don't know if it's a conservative thing, but just because you're blue collar doesn't mean you stay in rundown cheap hotels, and I think that points out what an elitist that she is.
Right.
They didn't stay at they stayed at hotels I can afford. So they're not blue collar. You get what I mean?
Right.
Get the fuck out of here.
We had a robot for room service.
They had.
It was alarming.
Yeah. Get back to MTV Raps AOC.
Resources. And they were targeting the Vice President of the United States and the Speaker of the House, as well as everybody who was in that chamber, as well as everybody on that campus.
Did they catch anybody and attack them?
And how do you know that was their motive? Again, maybe there was some that did, but I saw a lot of like old ladies walking around. If you watch the video,
yeah,
there was actually a lot of lefties there. There's a video of a lefty journalist just walking around the Capitol,
stating that he was one of the aggressors.
Aggressors, the ones that got people to go in.
Yeah.
So like, why is he not evil?
Right.
Because he had a camera in his hand. It's just.
Does he say he's the left?
Because he says he acknowledged what side he's on. Yeah. His affiliation.
Yeah.
All right, just gonna play a couple more seconds and then we'll. She's just droning.
And not only that, but they've been committed to covering it up every day since. Every day since. So.
How? I've just been seeing, like, specifically on the right, has been the only ones that have been trying to, like, expose more video and more evidence from this.
Yeah. Only because they've been asked to.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's the reason.
They're only reliable
Yeah.
people. I don't know. Yeah, so that's AOC victimizing herself and the rest of us.
And speaking for the people.
Yeah. Dressed like Doug Funny's sister. She's dressed like a mime. Why? Look at this.
Is that a choker? Or an ascot?
An ascot. Yeah.
She's one of those broads that could walk right past me in like Walmart or somewhere, and I wouldn't even notice.
You wouldn't even notice?
Yeah.
I would. It's because I know her face. But I bet you she made her nose red like that on purpose to make it look like she was crying.
She was rubbing it.
Yeah.
Times.
Yeah, so that's AOC. MC AOC.
MC, yep.
AOC, yo. You know what it is?
Yeah. She keep it real.
She keep it real.
Keep it 100.
She start her next stream. Yo, what it do? What it do? What it don't?
What it be is AOC. On the 1, 2, 3.
AOC's in the trap. Ugh. All right. What else we got?
That it?
I mean, that's pretty much.
Everything else,
pretty much.
Fucking Blaze is not here, so we had some goodies.
Yeah, a little less talk, so that's why maybe the show's a little shorter.
Yeah.
It's not. You got anything else? Anything in the chat? Let us know.
Yeah, chat.
Anything else going on? Yeah.
We shout out the chat one time.
Yeah, let's do a little chat. Oh, by the way, we decided we're gonna be doing the Q&A on Friday.
Yeah, we didn't even tell them what it was.
What the Q&A is?
No, we didn't even say what we were doing. We literally just said we're going to do it.
Oh, we never announced it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, on Friday, we'll be doing a Q&A where you guys can ask us whatever you want because we don't really get too personal on the show.
Yeah.
We acknowledge that. But you know, if you want to ask us whatever personal questions that you always wanted to know.
Anything you want to ask.
Yeah. Anything. How did we meet?
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you want to know that.
What's our names?
Oof. Do we give real names? Yeah, maybe you want to know our real names. Maybe we'll answer that. Maybe.
I'll tell you my real name.
Yeah. I didn't realize people didn't know that I had a twin brother.
Yeah. That's another thing. Yeah.
So I forget how like impersonal we are sometimes because we're always just covering news. So yeah. So find out some new things about the host that you know and love, or that you'd love, and now you can know us.
Yeah. That you want to know but love.
And love. Maybe you'll love us more.
Yeah.
Exactly. There you go. Yeah, so we'll be doing like a little chill stream kind of thing. Maybe I'll have some video games playing just to keep it fun and fluid.
You're gonna keep it real, yo.
Keep it real, yo.
Chill, yo.
Because you know we're some cool cats.
Should we change the title of the show to Buns and Guns, yo?
Next week it'll be
Buns or Guns, yo.
Buns or Guns 2. Q&A edition. Yeah, so that'll be next week on Friday.
Yeah.
On the main channel. We're gonna do that on the main channel. Yeah.
Cock talk.
Hey, maybe it turns into a cock talk. You never know.
Yeah, a little cock talk tonight, but in a different form.
Yeah. That was a real deal cock talk.
Yeah, really wouldn't want to drop any cocks in them conversations.
That was cock talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Cock doc talk.
Cock doc talk. Ugh. Oh my god. I don't even want to do the show next week. Oh man. Let's see. Yeah, so one more time, that's next week on Friday. The regular show we'll be doing either Saturday or we'll just do something different.
Yeah.
I'll be putting out content. Tough Love. We'll be doing Bad Sports, Kayfabe Cartel, all that is there for you guys. So, yeah. You want to run through the chat real quick?
Yeah, we'll run through the chat.
Let's see. What did Procrastination Station just say? Racing when one user uses race as debate tactics / crutch to hold up weak argument in a way that benefits them but isn't necessarily intended to be an insult. Bitch, quit racing. We get it. Bad Whitey. I don't know. You talking about me?
I think she's talking about racist court.
Or what's her name? Joy Behar?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it gay? Is you gay? Peter Ortiz. That's for the Q&A. We won't be answering that here. Peter Ortiz, what's good, man? How are you?
Mr. Randall, always in the chizat.
Always there, man. Always there. Let's see. Club owner is Tony. Actually, his introduction to the franchise was Ballad of Gay Tony. Wait, was that the club owner in GTA 5?
Yeah.
No. You kill Gay Tony?
You never killed the club owner.
Don't you put somebody in the freezer when you're Trevor?
Not the club owner.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Because then you own the strip club after that.
I think it's the club manager.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I got to replay that game.
Me too.
Yeah, now that all that transphobic stuff is out of there, I can...
Well, that's the remastered version. So if you don't have the remastered, the original probably still has it.
Oh, well, I got to buy it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, just for that, because I can't stand for it. The first playthrough just made me sick. We shout out Procrastination Station, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, man? Let's see.
Junior,
General Chow.
And Drea Pena still didn't tell us what she couldn't resist.
Oh, yeah. Pegging? I'm going to just go with pegging since she didn't answer. You can't resist it. And that's
sounds like a scientist thing to do, right? Peg
like, yeah, like there'd be she'd put on gloves while she did it. Like, it'd be very surgical.
And have on her coat.
Yeah. And like glasses, like with the telescope lens.
She has a beaker. She's one out of a beaker or some shit.
A beaker. A Erlenmeyer flask. All right. All right, well, that's it. That's it. We'll get out of here. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, guys. We're trying to get 20 likes per video.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Get us there.
Make that the usual.
Or be square.
Or be square, definitely. Make it a usual thing. Just hit that like button. It helps us out.
Yeah,
helps us out a lot.
It's a little thingy right here. It's a little like button.
Yeah. Even if you dislike it, doesn't matter. Just hit the like button because dislikes aren't seen anyway. So you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Red Dead 2 is better than GTA. I haven't played Red Dead 2.
Red Dead 2 was pretty good.
Yeah.
Better than GTA?
It seems like Red Dead just has the game graphics and stuff down.
It has gameplay down too.
Yeah.
The more interactive things you could do in Red Dead is better than GTA. The fact that you could like rope somebody, jump on a horse and drag them.
Well, the fact that I saw that every NPC has a routine that changes every day.
Yeah.
That's amazing to me. That's like scary almost.
Commit a crime and another NPC see you, they can run back to town, you can catch them with a crime.
Yeah. I love that type of shit.
Tie them up and throw them in the water and watch them drown.
Oh, man. I got to get it now.
Or you can watch a gator eat them.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's why I liked Assassin's Creed so much, because that was like, you could be creative in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, creative as fuck, Red Dead.
Okay, I gotta play it now.
Put your horse in the middle of a railroad track, stop the train, go inside, kill the driver first, kill everybody. Go inside the train, take everybody's shit, then kill them.
Oh, like rob the carts?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
By the time the police get there, see them coming, you're gone. You're going the other way with your horse. Go with yourself by yourself, you can go with the crew.
Wow. All right, that's definitely. Is that all online or is that
That's online and offline.
offline? Okay, because I'm not a big online player.
Offline too.
Okay, cool. It's probably better offline, right?
Yeah,
Because there's more graphics.
Yeah, it generated from offline story mode for it to be online.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, I know you can meet the KKK. I know that was a big
One Red Dead part was dope. Is just anytime you rob somebody and you go into like a small place where it's like 2-3 houses and you can go hide in their barn or something. You legit see the freaking cops and stuff searching for you and shit. Versus just ducked off.
And they have the thing where they're like following footprints and shit too, right?
Yeah, or you could just send your horse off. They'll follow your horse and you're still there. You can rob that house.
Oh, fuck my life. I gotta get it now. Yeah, there's a lot of detail in that game. A lot of detail.
Girl freaking kill animals, throw their meat out for other animals to come, have the police come. Those big ass animals there fucking killing the police.
You know what's funny? I played the what was it, Red Dead 2?
Yeah.
No, this is Red Dead 2.
This is Red Dead.
Red Dead Redemption, the first one.
Yeah.
And I spent more time just hunting animals than anything. Literally just hunting animals. I don't know why. I just had fun just going to the mountains and just hunting bears. Not bothering a soul.
Yeah, people that's on the side of the street, you see their wagon broken.
Yeah.
Ask you to help them. You help them fix their shit.
Or rob them.
They fucking end up robbing you.
Tricking
like 10 people come out the bushes and shit trying to rob you.
Yeah, that's old GTA
But you're a
trick.
gunslinger as fuck. Kill all 10 of them. Bow, 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 bow.
You have that thing where it...
Listen.
Yeah. That
I always leave one, and they always see everybody else drop, and they turn around and take off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I shoot them.
I never thought of doing that. That's a good idea, actually.
I take out my rope or something, grab them.
Yeah.
Get over a tree, grab with the horse, raise them up on the tree, and hold them there.
Did you ever play Hitman Absolution?
I believe I played all the Hitman.
That's the first game I played that had that kind of slowdown.
Yeah, and
Ting,
tag
ting,
everybody.
ting, ting. Yeah. Hitman's one was good too.
Play Max Payne and all that.
Oh, that's been around that long?
Yeah.
Well, not just the slowdown, the tagging.
The tagging,
thing.
yeah.
That was okay.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting.
It's also in that Stronghold game we were talking about before.
Yeah. Huh. Well, all that cool shit is gonna be gone now. No KKK ever again. No slaves in video games in Rockstar anyway. And if Rockstar was the only one pushing the boundaries, then what else do we have?
No, there's a black character that said nigga.
Yeah, because Trevor says he goes, "What's up, my N-word?" Yeah. Which was funny as fuck.
It was OJ
Simp. I've been wanting Red Dead 2 since it came out, bro. I just can't. I will waste my... That's how I feel, too. I'm just going to waste too much time. That's the only reason why I don't pull the trigger on a lot of games. Like, I just know it's going to take my soul.
Kill the temptation of like cancel it.
I've had 2 games that I have right now that I've been wanting to play that I just don't because I know. It's Metal Gear 5
and Assassin's Creed.
Nah, that was the last game that I every day I came home I had to play a little bit. I had to play at least an hour. Like I was addicted to it. It's Days Gone, the zombie game, and Metal Gear 5. Because Metal Gear just always gets me.
Yeah, Days Gone will get you.
I know it. And I won't play it. I refuse.
I got out of Days Gone.
Yeah.
Survived.
You're proud.
Yeah.
I'm already tired of WWE 2K. I'm done with it, I think.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I think I got like 2 more brands to go.
Oh, you actually just play like I switched brands like a motherfucker. I was getting bored.
I'm doing all the missions and stuff, all the objectives
in each brand.
Yeah.
Got you. I'm trying to figure because everything seems like really repetitive now. Like after the first, like after you get out of the performance center, it all gets kind of repetitive.
That's why you do the missions, because it's not repetitive. Some of them have like long storylines.
Yeah. Yeah, like the I played the US title storyline with Ciampa, and he sent me he injured me, sent me back to the performance center.
Yeah.
I had to do like 4 weeks injured.
And stuff like that.
Yeah. I wish they did things like you know when you come back from an injury, they gave you like choices of how you wanted to come back. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah. I'll probably buy the next game if I hear they added.
Yeah, you would have to definitely have a PS5 and it would be that route.
Yeah. I don't know if I'm going. Don't know if I'm going PS5.
Understandable.
I gotta think about it. All right. Well, I've been doing a playthrough on my Twitch, The Fallen Misfit 98. Oh, you got a Twitch. Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me so? Look at that.
The Twitch man.
That's The Fallen Misfit.
You should call him the son of a Twitch.
Oh, hey. There we go.
Oh!
All right. Well, I guess we can get out of here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, follow the show: Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Odyssey, and Rumble at The Misfit Nation on all those social media platforms. Go over to shop MisfitNation.com. Grab some gear, grab some shirts, grab some drip. And what else do we have? Fuck. Twitch. Follow us on Twitch at The Misfit Nation. And that should be it. Yeah.
You can follow me, Facebook, Getter, and IG, and Twitter. I am Wunda. IAMWUNDA. And if you need anything customized, like really all your gear, get it through me even when Blaze is not here at TRADEZ customs with the S.com.
You kind of shoehorned that one, but that was good. That was good. I forgot Podbean, misfitnation.podbean.com. Yeah. I'll be uploading this episode and other stuff over there. And Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and Getter at Crishaun the Don on all those social media platforms. Fuck 800-pound gorilla. Sucks dick.
Really bad.
Worst rap album ever made.
But don't give it a try. But give it a try. You want your ears to die.
He's just a wordsmith over here. Procrastination Station Wonder, do you fuck with Fallout? Language. Not a Fallout player?
Really a Fallout player. I played it just for shits and giggles.
Doesn't look appealing to me. I never picked it up.
That and Borderlands were not games of fun for me.
Yeah, me neither.
Or Overtime. What's the name of it?
Overdrive?
Overdrive, yeah.
I didn't try. I almost was going to get that game, but only because a bunch of my friends had it.
Yeah.
But I was like, nah, I'm not going to peer pressure.
I don't even play Rocket
Peer
League,
pressure, boy.
man.
Oh, I'm a Rocket Leaguer. I'm a Rocketeer.
You're a Rocketeer. Oh God!
Anybody want to challenge me in Rocket League? Let's go. Maybe that's what. Oh no, you're not play. You don't like to play it.
I'll play it. I just can't get the concept of controls, but I get the concept. same time.
Maybe we'll play that then on our Q&A because Blaze has been wanting to. He claims he could beat me even though he doesn't play it.
All right, yeah, let's see that challenge.
Yeah, he just thinks he's Mr. Gamer. So
he's good with sticks.
Is he? He's good at picking up games quick?
No.
Okay. No, he's horrible.
He just likes analogs in his hand.
By the way, go follow Blaze, Skrill Kill.
Fuck him, he ain't here.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck him.
Yeah,
actually, he's fired. Yeah.
This is own promotions.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back again next week for the Q&A. And I'll be back for a Tough Love sometime this weekend.
And Blaze will probably return to do a Bad Sports.
Yes, definitely. No pay-per-view, right? No pay-per-view this week, right?
No pay-per-view.
Okay. So, yeah. All right, guys. We are out of here. Have a great evening.
Bye.
If you want to listen to the full audio version of our show, go over to Apple Podcasts or Podbean. That's misfitnation.podbean.com.